Hey, it's Rod Thorson, Classic Hits 1039 WLPO. What a week, huh? I know, it's emotionally draining. And I just wanted to thank you, WLPO special agents on the text line, on the phone lines. You've been so great. You're obviously smart. You got a lot to offer with regard to our national discussion on guns and violence and schools. And there's one thing that just jumps out at me. And I'm not a psychotherapist. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm never going to be. This is what I think I know, though, about what you and I can do. You and I can just be nicer to each other. And by that, I mean check on somebody. We've had this conversation after somebody who's a veteran has trouble or becomes violent or has some type of mental issues. And I've said this before, for spending as many billions of dollars as we spend in the military, I don't see why we can't have somebody at the VA or Department of Defense on the phone calling 20 people a day just saying, hey, man, how you doing? I see you were discharged on this date. How you doing? Really want to talk to you. And then if there is an issue, find a way to immediately get some help or get them exposed to or some help, some therapy or something, so that we don't miss anything. And the same thing can be done in grade school, junior high. You and I know this. You've been in school just like I was. Usually you can see some signs, some warning signs, some bells, and some red flags start to go off around junior high age or maybe early in high school. And I had a great guest this morning. It'll be on the Classic Hits 1039 WLPO.com website and also our Facebook page. Dan Traeger, a former superintendent at the Parkland High School, joined us this morning to talk about a very innovative plan that he is embarking on about, even in schools with thousands of kids, to have an impactful moment every single day with every single kid, with an adult, a mentor. And then instead of being a punishment to go to the guidance office, it's considered a mental health, therapeutic, hey, we're doing this for your own good type of thing, instead of just being penalties, Because you and I remember when we were in high school, man, if you got sent to the guidance office, it was like, oh, no, here we go, And then I also wanted to say this. If you have some teenagers, thank you. I'd say this on behalf of all parents who are more or less my age. Today's kids in high school and junior high are much nicer than we were when we were your age. Is it perfect? Obviously not. But I'm here to tell you that you're doing a far better job than your parents did. I mean, when you and I got thrown into the high school, it was like getting thrown into the jungle, But today, kids are welcomed. And generally speaking, bullying's not tolerated. And, like I said, there's a few times that people fall through the cracks. But generally speaking, kids today are so much better behaved toward each other than we were. Kids, someday this is going to be your issue to solve. And I think that you're long on your way to solving it. It's us, the older generation, especially politicians, who have failed you so far. So hopefully that gives you something to think about. If you want to hear the interview with Dan Traeger from the high school in Broward County, it's on the WLPO Facebook page and our Classic Hits 1039 WLPO website. It's really worth a few minutes of your time. If you're going to school on Friday and you didn't